screen. That's right. Yes. Listen. Here it comes.
This is in-depth study of the Christ, the propitiation, the begotten Son,
Live
the
study.
Lord, the Judge,
On
the
screen.
Ruler, the Standard,
He is
the Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach, the
Only
One, the
only.
true Jesus
Yes.
Christ. Here on Understanding the
Yes.
Bible Radio, on screen study, Facebook Live,
That's right.
YouTube Live, on screen,
Yeah.
undeniable facts of Scripture.
Understanding the Bible Radio is in full effect. We are looking at Genesis. We are seeing exactly what took place. Exactly. We are not seeing and adding and oh no. We're seeing exactly the facts right here, and we see it by way of the Hebrew lexicons. That's correct. The Hebrew lexicons. That's right. I want to thank the Once Saved Always Saved group on Facebook for allowing me to post. They requested that I post the videos, study videos here, so hopefully you guys can see the true deal. I appreciate it. Thank you for inviting me on. There's no tithing, no seats on. There is no money exchanged at all here. Nothing of that nature. This is only true live study. We do it from the love of our hearts, because we want you to know the true deal. That's why we do it. All right. So there'll be no objections, no nothing. If I miss something in here, listen, this is live study. You can interact with me. You can chat. You can tell me something, speak to me on the way of the chat. If you want to do a study with me, I would like to invite you to do that. Contact me. Send me information. We can set it up. We can get it going. All right. So we're just going through Genesis right now, but we do live studies. I can set it up. We could set it up, do it live. Take a look at some things. Questions, comments. We can look at it, what you think, what you thought, what you saw. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's what I need you to do. That's it. Hit it one time for me. Appreciate it, and that's all it takes. Thank you for joining me on the YouTube. I appreciate it. Please don't hesitate to let me know who you are. Say hello. Let me say hello to you on the chat. Maybe that's what you guys need. You need a little help there. Little encouragement. Hello. That's me in the chat. All right. So we're going through Genesis 25 now. We're going to read through it, see what we can see, what happened, what's going on, see if there's anything significant in there that we need to take a look at, something we may have missed in our learning or forgotten, because we can't hold information really too long and it gets all messed up. Something called the Mandela effect can happen to us. So let's take a look here. Genesis 25 verse 1. Then again Abraham took a wife, because Sarah died. Okay, so he took a wife, and her name was, I want to say, Keturah, and she bare him Zimran and Jokshan and Medan and Midian and Ishbak and Shua. Okay. And Jokshan begot Sheba and Dedan, and the sons of Dedan were Ashurim, and Litsushim and Leumim, I guess. And the son of Midian, Ephah, and Epher, and Hanok, and Abida, and Eldah. And these were the children of Keturah, okay, his second wife. And Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac, because he's the heir, okay, that's why he gave it all to him. But unto the sons of the concubines which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts and sent them away from Isaac his son, while he yet lived eastward unto the east country, okay, of Canaan, where he was at the time. And these are the days and the years of Abraham's life which he lived, 160 years. So he lives 75 years. Okay, because 15 plus 60, 60 is 60. Okay, and 15 added to that makes 75. So 175 years. Then Abraham gave up the ghost and died in a good old age, an old man and full of years, and was gathered to his people. And his sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Machpelah in the field of Ephron, the son of Zoar the Hittite, which is before Mamre, the field which Abraham purchased of the sons of Heth. There was Abraham buried, and Sarah his wife also. And it came to pass after the death of Abraham that God blessed his sons Isaac, and Isaac dwelt by the well Lahairoi, one of them. Now these are the generations of Ishmael, Abraham's son, and Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah's handmaid, bare unto Abraham. And these are the names of the sons of Ishmael, okay, by their names, according to their generations. The firstborn of Ishmael, I want to say Nebaioth, because they don't pronounce the J in Hebrew. Nebaioth, and Kedar, and Adbeel, and Mibsam, and Mishma, and Duma, and Massa, or Massa, one of the two. Hadar, and Tema, Yetur, Naphish, and Kedema, one of the two. These are the sons of Ishmael, and these are their names by their towns and by their castles, 12 princes according to their nations, as God had told Hagar he was going to do. Okay? He was going to do this. And these are the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years, and he gave up the ghost and died. Okay? At 137. Okay? And was gathered unto his people, and they dwelt from Havilah unto Shur, and is before Egypt as thou goest toward Assyria, and he died in the presence of all his brethren. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padanaram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated of the Lord for his wife, because she was barren. Oh, another one. Barren. Wow. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. He prayed about this. Okay? And the children struggled together within her. The children struggled together within her. Could this be the twins? Let's take a look. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, got it? And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Yes. And the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and he called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out. So Esau's the oldest. And his hand took hold of Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 60 years old when she bare him. He was 60 years old. Whew. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Okay, didn't really do much work there, huh? And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison. He made some good food. That boy knew how to hunt and dress that venison up, season it up, and cook it right. But Rebekah loved Jacob, so each one of them are loving the other differently. They're loving the other, one of the other more. Okay? And Jacob sowed pottage, and Esau came from the field and was faint. Now, this is when they're grown already. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me? No value in the birthright. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. And thus Esau despised his birthright. See that? No value. That's 34. Verse 34. This is a very important chapter here. Very important chapter, because there's some things you got to understand. We're going to look at some key words there. I want to see some key things here, though. Some words in the Hebrew I want to take a look at. Just a couple. It's live study. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for me, please, and let me know that you're there. That's all I need you to do is hit that like button, thumbs up button on the YouTube. Okay? Now, this is very important here. Okay? Because let's see. Now, Ishmael, he did his thing. He got his 12 princes in his land and his people. And then we're going to talk about, he's going to talk about Isaac and what's going on with him. All right, let's see, because Isaac is getting the same favor, looks like, as God, because he's carrying on from his father, who promised him, all right, that he's in all these nations, and he'll have a great seed, all his people, based on the belief, though, believing God. That's how it's done. Okay, that's the spirit seed of Abraham. Spiritual. God is seeing spiritual there. So he's saying, listen, your physical seed is you're going to have a son, you're going to have generations, you're going to have that, you're going to make you a great nation. I'm going to do that. But also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bless all families of all nations. If you notice that as we've been studying. So he's talking spiritually on that part. Okay? Because those that believe are counted righteous. Okay? And that's the work of God, that you believe. Okay? So you got to remember that, on him whom he hath sent, his son, in the current covenant, which continues really from Abraham's covenant, everlasting covenant. So we saw that. So they buried him, and what was it that I needed to see here? Abram's son, okay. Whom Hagar, Egyptian, Sarah's handmaid, bare unto Abraham, was his Ishmael, right? Okay, and then we've got they are the sons of Ishmael, and these are the names by their towns. All right, there you go. There's something in here I needed to see. I'm getting there. Be patient. Live study. All right. In the generation of, okay. She was barren. See that? Just like Sarah was to Abraham. Isaac's wife was barren. And they prayed. He entreated the Lord, asked the Lord to help. Open her womb, Lord. And the children struggled together within her. They're struggling together. Now, what is that? Let's take a look at that. We get some idea of what's going on in the womb. And the Lord did comment on this also with her when she prayed to him. Very important. Very much so. And you got to know it. Okay. So let me hold on one second. Got to check my. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. Hit the like button on the Facebook. Hit the thumbs up on the YouTube. Appreciate it. Promotes the video. That's all I hear. They promote it more when you get more likes or whatever. I don't know. I'm only getting 1 or 2, so it's no big thing. They struggled together. Let's take a look at the Hebrew for struggle together.
Strong's H 7533. Ratsats. Ratsats.
Yeah. Oppressed, broken, break, bruised, crushed, discouraged, struggle together. Okay. Crush, oppress, get crushed, oppress. Maybe going back and forth in the womb or something. And who's battling for position? Could be. Crush in pieces, grievously, oppress. Okay, crush. Okay, there you go. Let's go to our lexicon to see where we can find which one of these definitions is referring to Genesis 25. Okay. It doesn't, there it is right there. To dash one another, to struggle together. They're going back and forth in the womb already. So this must bother her. Like, hey, what's going on in there? Lord, what is it? He says, look, you got 2 nations in there. 2 manner of people, 2 different types of people. 2 manner of people. All right, we're gonna look at manner. I want to get some detail in here so you can see this. Take a look.
Strong's H 8147. Shenayim.
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 Shenayim. 12, both, 12th, second, twain, both of them, twice, double. That's how we do it in the KJV. All right, here's the outline. In combination with other numbers, let's see, 2, the cardinal number, 2, both, double, twice. Second, the ordinal number. In combination with other numbers, both, dual number, a dual number, both. Okay, so let's see if this is going to give us any more detail here. That's Genesis 2:25 there. Genesis 14. Say anything about Genesis 25 though, did it? No, I don't think so. Twins, 2. Okay. Maybe she needs to understand that you've got 2 inside, not 1. You've got 2. Okay. She didn't understand what was going on. Isaac, that seed was powerful, boy. Split him in half. There it is. Okay, you got 2 there. Nope, no Genesis 25. That's okay. So we understand that it's 2. You have 2 nations in your room and 2 manner of people. 2 different type manners, different ways of people shall be separated from thy bowel. You're going to birth them. And the one people shall be stronger than the other. Okay? And the elder shall serve the younger. The elder, usually that doesn't work that way. Usually the elder, the younger would serve the elder. Okay? Because the elder gets the birthright. All right? That's important to know that. But as we see here, she did have twins. Is that the same number? 2 twins? Nope, they're different. All right. And the first came out red all over. All right. And then Jacob grabbed the heel coming out. That's kind of strange, boy, how they're born. I don't know if you can even get that kind of thing today, because when you have twins, they get one, they take it and move it all the way over to a washing where they wipe them off and all that, and the other one's coming out, you know. So it's very interesting there. But they're 2 boys also, because the men are very significant to God, the male children and the people. The people understand God's way with the male child. I want a man child, you know. So they understand that kind of thing there. And so there you go. Jacob grabbed his heel. So somewhere, he's saying somewhere down the line, they're going to switch. And Esau, the older, will serve the younger somewhere down the line, the Lord's saying. So, as you can see, plain, that's what I wanted to see. He was a plain man. What does that mean? This is Jacob was a plain man. Esau was a hunter. He was out there in the field getting that thing, getting it going.
Strong's H, 8535. Tom.
Now it says perfect, undefiled, plain. That's the way. Upright. Okay, that's what we're saying. Perfect, complete, perfect. We're going to see what it says in the definition there. One who lacks nothing in physical strength, beauty, sound, wholesome, ordinary, quiet sort of person, complete, morally innocent, having integrity, one who is morally and ethically pure. Let's see if that's what it says about Jacob here. And it's pretty short. Genesis 25. A peculiar use is Genesis 25. Let's look up here. Whole, upright, always in moral sense. Job 1. Okay, that's Job. A peculiar use is Genesis 25. This Hebrew term here. Jacob was an upright man dwelling in tents. Okay, you got it? So he was an upright man, pretty good man. All right. Especially with a father like Isaac. Okay. It's very important to understand. Dwelling in tents, where this Hebrew term appears to indicate the milder and placid disposition of Jacob, as opposed to the more ferocious character of Esau. Okay, there you go. All right, perfect one, an endearing term for a beloved female, also. But Jacob was more, easygoing. In other words, he's more the easygoing kind of guy. So Isaac loved Esau. He was more rough because he did eat of his venison. He was more manly. Rebekah loved Jacob. He was more, I don't want to say feminine, he just was more easygoing, okay? Because Jacob knew what to do when he came to that birthright, didn't he?
Strong's H, 5138. Nazid.
Yeah. Nazid, boiled food, pottage, soup, pottage, things sodden or boiled. Cooking up some food, all right, some soup, something with sustenance in it, more probably some vegetables or something like that, of that nature, because Esau dealt with the meat, okay? Something cooked, all right, with the radical preserved, although these verbs elsewhere in Nephal adopt the form, there are not any traces of a root. Okay, but there you go. Okay, you got some food going. Esau had a bad day one day and was hungry, or a few days. And so he sold his birthright to him. And Esau was actually poised to be, it should have been the 12 tribes of Esau. Esau should have wrestled with the angel and got the birthright. He should have been Esau in that place, but it wasn't. He sold it to Jacob and didn't value it. This is where you get God saying, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. Okay? This is where you get that term from, because he did not keep the birthright. And this is going along a lineage where God is dealing with this man, Abraham, and blessing and favoring him on down the line with his offspring. And the firstborn son, okay, of each man gets the birthright. Now, if you take a look at birthright, let's see, 1062. Let's take a look at that and get some more detail on that.
Strong's H, 1062. Bechorah.
I could do that one.
And the form just below that?
What's that?
Bechorah.
The form below that. Bechorah. Okay. We can do that. All right. Birthright. Firstling. Firstborn. See that? Birthright. Primogeniture. I guess primogeniture. Right of the firstborn. It's his right. Okay. First thing of man or beast, abstract prominiture. I'm gonna put this in the Webster's 1828, so we can look and see what that's all about. Because no, I've never said that word in my life. All right, state of being born first. That's the same of the same parent. Seniority by birth among children. In-law, the right which belongs to the oldest son or daughter. Thus in Great Britain, the right of, we don't want to care about Great Britain. I don't want to care about that. The state of being born first, okay, by the same parents. All right. I don't care what Great Britain do. All right. Firstborn, firstling, offspring of men, of the young of beasts. All right. Birthright. Let's see. The right of. All right. That's the primogeniture. All right. I think that's the way you say it. I don't really want to put it in Google to see. Just wanted to try to sound it out. A birthright as to the same elipt. Hebrew term, Genesis 25, where we are. There you go. All right. He's the one, the heir, the rightful heir. Okay. So there you go. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 15-minute break. And we're coming back. Yes, we are. We're coming back to see what's going on in Genesis 26. That's right. I'm doing live study today. Going all the way till, I'm going to end at 7 p.m. today. Going all the way through. So hopefully you'll stick around. If not, come back later. It'll always be here for you. This is Understanding the Bible Radio, where we show you the true definitions of Scripture.
Please allow us to extend our deepest thanks, our humblest appreciation, our greatest gratitude for your fellowship here with us, sharing the letter of the gospel, the ancient definitions of Scripture. This is Understanding the Bible.